Hey guys, I'm Danny Matthews. I want to show you today the best way to organize footage and the best way to sort through footage within Premiere. So let's get into this tutorial. Alright guys, so let's jump right into it. I got a default folder right. This thing is amazing and it saves so much time. So let's take a look at what is inside of it. So when we're filing our stuff, we're going to have an audio folder, which within the audio folder we're going to have music, sound effects, and voice. Under that we're going to have completed edits, so whenever we're done with it, all of our completed edits are going to be in here. And then we have our graphics, photos, project files, and raw footage. Guys, it's really simple to do this because all you got to do is just copy this, and then in your main folder you come in here and you just drop the project, and whatever it is, you just go ahead and rename it. As simple as that. Whatever you want. So, YouTube, whatever. So we're going to do that. So the reason, guys, I have graphics and photos in here, because in a lot of my projects I take photos and I kind of want to incorporate that into my videos. So this will actually help you a lot more than you think. So you're going to want to have this folder as well as graphics, because sometimes you create some kinds of things in After Effects, or you just want to grab something from like Unsplash or something like that, and you can throw it right into here and you can use it in your projects, like your Photoshop projects and stuff like that. You can put them in here. So it's really just a nice way to have all your graphics right there in one place. So let's go ahead and open up Premiere. Alright guys, now that we got Premiere open, the best way to go about this is to make sure that you save your project in that same exact folder. So go ahead and give it a name, and then make sure you click on this browse button, and we're going to go down to where you saved it in your main folder, and make sure you double click on projects, make sure it says project files, and has your directory right here. Then go ahead and select the folder and you're good to go. Alright guys, once we're in Premiere, so my Premiere is actually going to look a little bit different than yours because I customize it to the way that I like it. So I like having my panel down here with all my project stuff, my effects control is up here, and my effects, and then my previews right here, and I got my timeline right here nice and wide. It makes it really easy to see everything that's going on. So once we got this here, guys, just go ahead and open up your folder. This is a lot easier than coming in here and importing stuff manually. I personally just like doing this. So you go ahead and grab your YouTube, open up everything, copy it, and just pull and drag it and drop it. And that's it. Alright guys, once you have everything on here, if you don't need your project files, you can go ahead and just remove that. Just like that. So it's only going to import any footage or anything that you have within those folders. So if you have no graphics or anything like that, you don't have to worry about it. So here we got our raw footage, we got our audio. So I'm going to come in here to my raw footage. And what most people like to do is to come in here and double click your footage, right? You come in here and you collect your in point and you collect your out point. You can do it that way. I don't think this is the best way to do it. I think the best way to do it is to come in here, grab all your footage, drag and drop into a timeline, and boom, it's all right in here. Alright? And then what I like to do is to pull my sequence and make sure that it's in another folder that is just called Other. This is where I put my nested clips, my sequences that I make. A bunch of them is all right here in one place and I can find it. I don't have to sort through anything to find it. How I go through about looking for the best footage that I can find is I come in here and I manually watch all of this footage. So I come in here and I'm like, okay, so I want this to be my in point and I want this to be my out point. Then I come in here and I select this clip. So how I go about doing that is I have a keyboard shortcut E, which is basically clipping it, or you can use your clipping tool here. You can click it or you can hit C and you can cut. Once it's selected, I go ahead and hold Alt and press up on my keypad, and then I just go through the entire footage and just watch what I want. I'm like, okay, that's my in point, that's my out point, it's selected, Alt up. And basically guys, this makes it way easier because you have all your footage here and it's all in a timeline all together from start to end, and you know where all the footage is. And then after that, what you do is you create a new sequence of your liking, and then basically you can bring that clips, you copy them, bring them over here, and you drop them. And it's going to be from start to end the same kind of way, but it's just way easier to manage everything because you know where everything is, you know what clips you've gone through, you know what you've taken, and it's just a lot more efficient in my opinion. So guys, this is the most efficient way that I have found organizing files in File Explorer or on Mac. It works both ways. And then also going through footage on Premiere, because it's a pain in the ass to go through all that footage, and having a timeline especially dedicated just for the raw footage, and you can come in here and select what you want and you can link it at any point. It just makes it so much easier to see exactly what you have on here. You have your audio files and everything in here, so it just makes it a lot more clean and easier to view. So guys, I hope this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment, and I will go ahead and reply to you guys and answer any questions that you guys might have. I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope that you guys can use this in your workflow.